from a person that was a young person that didn't like reading at all either. I haven't had that many times in my life as a child to kind of just let loose around literature and just kind of have fun and enjoy it. It's like I'm living in my second childhood.
Jeff Brown is a Milwaukee native. He's a Rufus King and UW-Milwaukee graduate. He works in the city as an architectural designer, and in his free time, he's now a mentor of literature.
Reading out loud and around people is a different experience in its own right, and it's, that experience can be just as complex as just getting through a book in general.
And that's why Jeff decided to take over a reading program at Alice's Garden on Milwaukee's north side.
I inherited this volunteer program last year for a program called Boys Bonding Thru Books. The whole, primary objective is just to get them to want to pick up a book and want them to engage with other people around literature.
But this community book club isn't about kids reading as quickly as they can or as many books as they can for a prize. Jeff says it's more about the journey a book can take them on.
This program, when we sit, we aren't trying to cram through a novel. We maybe even get only a few pages in.
I see a red bird looking at me. Red bird.
What it does is it gets us engaged with what's on the page, getting through that page, the feel of turning the page and seeing what's next.
Horse looking at me.
What color is it?
Blue. Horse looking at me.
And then maybe putting the book down and making predictions about how it's going to finish and wanting to go home and finish it.
Some days, Jeff reads to the children, and some days they collectively read back to him. Other times, they just discuss their surroundings.
We're in a garden, so we talk about, nature and why it's relatable to us and what we eat and how stuff really looks, opposed to, how we get them. And so, we just kind of just converse around the garden and just make use of our time here.
After an hour or so of reading or discussion, Jeff sends his readers home with a gift from the session.
They also leave with the text, and so it builds their library. It provides them with some literature just to have for free, and so they can enjoy the story as many times as they want.
And he always encourages the young children to come back for more reading.
For these few hours on a Thursday, we're here to provide this platform for young people to read and for them to have an open mind as well. We're just going to open a book every session and see where it takes us.
Brown Boys Bonding Thru Books will host 2 more reading sessions this month, on Thursday, August 16th and Thursday, August 30th at 6 p.m. Parents can meet Jeff and drop off their children under the pavilion at Alice's Garden. I'm Bianca Fuster for 88.9.
A teacher. The end.
The end.